name is Jessica Atwood with Elite Marketing Team. Houston Battalion is surrounded by approximately 318 high schools and partnered with 8 different colleges and universities. But because Houston Battalion is located on the University of Houston campus, it can be hard to reach out to the students who go to the other universities. This means that there's a huge audience that hasn't been reached. My team and I wanted to develop a product that could reach potentially thousands of future ROTC cadets.
Hi, I'm Ashley Sanchez. I'm part of the Elite Marketing Team. Today I will briefly introduce you to the application of marketing principles through the emerging technology. The reality behind this project is that the old school methods of attracting students to significant organizations are simply not working anymore. Therefore, with the use of emerging technologies such as Powtoon, we have the potential to attract attention from a greater crowd. In general, the 4 basic principles of marketing, also known as the 4 Ps, are the following. 1. Promotion. That can include anything from print and media to direct selling and viral advertising. 2. Place, which is the distribution channels, which is the where and how. 3. The product. A physical item or an intangible service. With the product comes the name, packaging, usage, and warranty terms and conditions. And 4th, the overall price. My main focus will be mostly on the first 2 principles, while the other 2 will be covered later in this presentation. Using emerging technologies deals with the principles of promotion and place. Philip Kotler, an American author, consultant, and professor in marketing, describes promotion as the principle of communication with consumers. It involves spreading the word out to potential customers. Advertising is also the most known type of promotion, which essentially makes use of the media signage. Additionally, Kotler describes place as the principle that considers the distribution channels. For example, how the product reaches the market. Place and promotion allows the University of Houston to be the dominant place for promoting our product. Generally, today, many students, if not all, have access to the internet through technology such as smartphones and computers, thus allowing the place and promotion principles to be advertised in all sorts of media, signage, and social media as well. This concludes my portion of the presentation. I will now turn you to my team partner, Atwood.
These days, everyone seems to be looking at a screen. TVs, cell phones, tablets. That's why we wanted to catch the customer's eye where it's already looking, at a screen. The video we created could be used as a rotating banner on the monitors that are scattered throughout our college campuses. That way, students studying in the library or walking through the lobby could simply look up and see our advertisement. By taking advantage of emerging technologies, our video could easily be uploaded to Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. It could also be presented at freshman orientation or even displayed on jumbotrons at athletic events.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Marcus Perot with Elite Marketing Team, and I'd like to talk to you about the value analysis of emerging technology, specifically in the realm of video on social media. I'll be discussing video software and implementation strategies, identifying the cost, defining and identifying benefits, calculating return on investment, and the implications of utilizing video on social media. Investopedia.com identifies value as the relationship between benefit and cost. For this example, we'll be using Powtoon, a web-based video editing software, in conjunction with pre-existing social media pages. Powtoon is a web-based video editing software whose products can be licensed for distribution on social media and public display. So if you create a video through Powtoon, if you are a paid member, you can download that video and release it to a third party for viewing so long as you are a paid member of Powtoon. A 1-year Powtoon business membership is $708. This will give you the permission to produce, download, and transfer the rights of your video products to a third party. We have created a sample Powtoon video for Houston Battalion Army ROTC, which we'll show to you at the end. So identifying the cost, as you can see, is fairly simple, but identifying the benefit of social media is fairly complex. For this example, we'll be viewing Powtoon's use through social media, specifically Houston Battalion Army ROTC Facebook page. Houston Battalion's Facebook page has 1,300 likes and 36,000 annual reach. That's the amount of people that Houston Battalion's Facebook page reaches each year. 41% of that reach are 18 to 24 years of age. This means that Houston Battalion reaches 14,760 potential ROTC recruits each year. So, with these metrics, we can begin to make some assumptions. Defense1.com says that 3 to 4% of adults serve in the military. So, if only 3% of Houston Battalion's reach becomes interested in and joins ROTC, that means that one video posted on Houston Battalion's Facebook page throughout the year could potentially recruit 442 cadets. Now, of those 442 recruits, let's say that just one of those recruits commissions as an Army officer. From there, we can calculate return on investment. Investopedia.org defines return on investment as the benefit less the cost over the cost. We already identified cost as the $708 annual fee for Powtoon. Whitehouse.gov claims that the Army revenue per taxpayer per year is $1,250. Therefore, we can assume that our return on investment for every commissioned officer through the recruitment provided by the Powtoon video on Houston Battalion's Facebook page in the first year of commissioning is $1,250 less the cost of the video over the cost of the video, which brings us to a return on investment of one commissioned officer at 76%. A 76% return on investment per officer. However, we do know that this video on Houston Battalion's Facebook page could in 1 year potentially recruit 442 recruits to Army ROTC, whether that's Houston Battalion or a partner program. So, of these 442 recruits, let's say that only 10% make it to commissioning, which brings us to 44 new Army officers. The important thing to recognize is that with every officer recruited to the program, your X, which is found here, increases. However, the cost of that video remains the same, fixed at $708. So, let's say that 44 officers are commissioned through the purchase of the rights of this one Powtoon video over the period of a year. That brings our return on investment from 76% per officer up to 7,668% return on investment if only 10% of the potential recruits become commissioned officers. The implication here is that these are the results, the recruiting results, when you combine video editing software with social media from just one social media site. At Elite Marketing Team, we recommend that Houston Battalion posts on partnered social media sites and utilizes the advantage of free on-campus digital signage where you can stream this video throughout the day to students walking around campus for viewing. We also recommend that you branch into other social media. Twitter, Snapchat, Instagram, these are all social media in which a video editing software like Powtoon could communicate your message as a battalion effectively to potential recruits. Seeing these numbers here, the potential return on investment from just one social media site, imagine the possibilities when your reach expands.
Hello everyone, my name is Dominic Smith with Elite Marketing Team. Today I'll be communicating the ability to understand and communicate clients' and customers' needs. At this time, the United States Army Cadet Command is currently seeking viable avenues for growth opportunities. We at Elite Marketing have come up with a strategy to target future cadets of the highest quality whom will eventually lead within the ranks of the United States Army. EMT will look to achieve your goal of targeting the highest quality cadets through the advertising of our concept video and digital signage technology in the auditorial and visual supported common areas of all 8 of Houston Battalion's satellite campuses throughout the day. We'll focus particularly on local high schools in the Houston and surrounding areas for their most talented and qualified students. During the daily morning announcement period, we like to have a brief instructive spot which will inform the high school students of Houston Battalion's web page as well as contact information in order to get in touch with our recruiting officer to be provided with more information. Thank you, and I'd like to pass on to my colleague Marcus Perot for closing remarks. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, we at Elite Marketing Team would like to thank you for your time today, and we will follow this closing of our presentation with a sample video from Powtoon that we put together to promote Houston Battalion Army ROTC. This is just a sample of the capabilities of Powtoon when combined with social media. A link will follow to the video, and at the end of our presentation, we'll open the floor for questions. Thank you again.